Alright, welcome to Futurecasting. We're going to go over your final in this video, so go ahead and feel free to uh, pull this up, print it out, have it there with you, and what we'll do is just kind of go right through these. Number one, explain in your own words the concept of a chain reaction initiated by a breakthrough technology. So basically what I'm wanting you to talk about there is something uh, to the effect that, that network that we talked about in this class, that when a breakthrough idea comes out, like the computer or something, it has a ripple effect through the economy of all kinds of other ideas and niche industries and things like that that are created out of that one breakthrough. So that kind of ripple effect, that chain reaction of business ideas, right? Number two, explain why the majority of the business generated from a breakthrough technology does not go to the inventors of that technology. So basically what I'm after here is something along those same lines, that because of the ripple effect, there's the majority of business from any one idea often goes to the businesses that are taking advantage of the technology, not necessarily the person that created it. It's like the computer. Microsoft made tons of money, but so did software companies, so have computer retailers. I mean, there's a lot of business that went on beyond just what Microsoft made. Right? Okay. Number three, innovations do not have to be considered only technology. List three other types of innovation. So kind of what I'm after here is, you could have innovations in how you do a service, right? You could have innovations that are knowledge, right? Or you could have innovations that are, we'll call them maybe, I guess tool might be a good word, something that that helps a new technology. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the new technology, but something that helps the new technology, right? So, and there's probably a couple others out there, but I'll give you those three at least. So you could say tools, something that helps new technology, new types of service, or new knowledge, right? Medical breakthroughs are not necessarily a new technology. Sometimes it's a new discovery, right? Okay, number four. New ideas often emerge through a series of chain reactions, and they are often improved upon in incremental steps. That's what we want there, incremental steps. So sometimes the new thing is a small change, right? It's not always groundbreaking discoveries. The majority of progress, technologically or business-wise, is often associated with small changes, right? Alright, number six. List and describe the four areas given in class that an entrepreneur could look to for determining new trends. Alright, so I will give you the four areas, but I want you to go back in and watch that video and get your descriptions. So one is found in the using tech differently, right? Using it like repackaging it in a new way. Number two was incremental improvements. That's a way to see a coming trend. Third one was changes in customer needs, and then the fourth one was looking for international changes, right? Looking for things that are going on internationally that you could possibly bring to the United States, right? All right, number seven. List and describe three of the websites that were given in class to help you research future trends. So that one I want you to do on your own. You should have no problem with that. They're still up on the MyOSC, so you can go ahead and just pick three of the about five or so that I gave you. All right, number eight. Explain in your own words how observing national trends can create opportunities in local markets. Okay, so basically I'm after something for the fact of the idea that there could be, say, a big city market with some industries doing great, and nobody's doing that in your local community. You could be the one to bring that innovation to your community without having to have been the one to come up with the great idea, right? Sometimes with a franchise, or say if you just find a good idea that somebody's doing and they're not in your community, and you start your own kind of business that does something similar to what you saw while you were on vacation. Those are good ways of bringing emerging trends into your local market. Right? List 3 ways that you can discover successful national trends. Right? So a couple of things that we talked about. This is the section where I was talking about you could go to a convention, you could find it while you're on vacation, you could do research, you could look at franchise opportunities, you know, you could join an association. Those are just some of them, right? So I just went through it. Number 10, list and describe the 3 applications of nature tech given in class. Okay, so I'm going to give you what they are, but for the descriptions I want you to go back. So one of them was analyzing principles from nature, right? The other one was discovering new like compounds from nature. That was the medical one. So like, you know, they're studying the rainforest and they're finding a new type of chemical that can be useful for fighting a disease, right? So that's that's an observation of nature to find a component of nature that's helpful. The other one was analyzing principles of nature, more like the looking at the bird to discover how to fly, right? Then the second one was looking at nature for the components that are in there, trying to find medical breakthroughs, nutrition things, that kind of thing. And then the third one that we gave was harnessing the power of nature, right? So observing it, trying to find ways of harnessing energy, that kind of thing. So analyzing principles from nature, exploring new compounds from nature, and then trying to harness nature. Those are the 3 main ones that I gave you. Alright, so this one should be fairly straightforward. You shouldn't have any trouble with this one. If you do, feel free to shoot me an email.